Welcome back to Timberborn and our experimental playthrough of the full release #1 when that comes out. So this is why I've been, if you've been wanting to know why I've been pushing more of this as well, it's because it's not going to take a year before this is going to come out. Otherwise, then it's going to stop. So we're going to probably have at least 3 videos of this a week. So just to see what we can do. Anyway, without further ado, we got zip lines we put in last time, or start of zip lines. So obviously I'm going to need to do some more of them and see where I want all this industrial complex to be. So we'll need to do that. It'd be nice to potentially have another one here that's connected to that. If I connect it to that, then I won't be able to carry on going outwards. So that's another thing. Now we are waiting. There we go. So she returns. So this is the bad water situation. So let's put this up. I don't know whether this is going to work, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. I've got quite a bit of water, so I'm just going to keep pumping. And we'll get this. Obviously, we got now the main barrels, plus these barrels here. So, but we're not going to know how long that's going to last. So that's why I'm making sure this is full. It should theoretically not have any bad water in it, but I'm not too sure whether it's a good idea to have some sort of fluid dump or something like that that's going to carry it on high. But we'll see. We will see. I've got a couple of days, so I'll take one down, and the last day I'll make sure it's, otherwise we'll have a real problem. So I've got this. I'm still waiting for obviously these to get the maples and get the. I can now cut these down. Chop, cut. I can cut up to here, I think. This can go. This. All of this can be cut down. Not that. Because if I don't need it, because obviously, like I said, we're going to have wheat on it. I'm trying to think what it was called then. Couldn't think what it was called. Now we've got this. This could theoretically power this. This here, like I don't know where it has to be. Does it have to be into there? I suppose it could be into there. But I need to get up there because I don't need to get up there. I'm already up there. Well, I will be in a while anyway. But I'd like to. I think this is I'm just looking at the work. Yeah, that's pretty stagnant. That's not really doing a lot, but this is. So it would. I think it would pay dividends, as we can see here. That's about 180. Yeah. So yeah, in fact, it's better at the other side. It's better at this side than it is at this side. But it doesn't matter anyway, because we'll be doing a couple. 60. But we'll have to link them. No, can't do one there. That should be a bit better. Let's try that again. Oh, wrong one. Oh, well, we can't link it. It's not wide enough. It don't matter then. If that's the case, if that's all I can do, I don't think I need a massive amount. So I'll pause that one. I'll leave that one as is, and then we'll get something in there. and we'll link up this section here to this, which will be good. So I think I'll start this off somewhere maybe there. It doesn't have to be over accurate. No, I want to pause that, not delete it. The reason why is I want to get through here. Obviously we can't get the trees, so me doing, let's do that. Get out of the way. It's probably about the only time that you can't. Right, and we'll get a lumberjack on there, and we'll have to mark this up cutting. So let's do that. And I think, well, it would have been all right if it had actually marked the things that I wanted to cut in, like these two. I suppose it doesn't really matter about these two in this one, but we'll see. We'll see. I could pause them. And we'll get this done. I'll now put this as a bit more of a priority. What was that? That was gathering flag, but we're not gathering anything. Well, we've got one of the things built. We're going to need this to be built, and that's just goes to none. And get this built because this is going to be our forester, where we can, or hopefully eventually be able to get up here with one forester and not two. 2 days left, got to keep an eye on that. I think my log situation is chock-a-block, so I don't really have to worry about the logs. What I could... Where's me things gone? There. Somewhere potentially here. I'll just take out some of this, and we'll put our that will do in here. And that I want to be connected to. Oh, well, that's a bit of a too many connections. Oh yes, it's got too many. Oh, Hell's Fire and Brimstone. I'm gonna have to think about this one then. I forgot that that's 2, isn't it? It wouldn't make any difference even if I'd have had one of these. I still could only have 2. I still think that's a limitation. I think you should have either 8 as a diagonal thingy or 4. But anyway, it is what it is. I still could. Now I'm gonna need a. I want that to be right in line, which is here. I assume this would be fine. Let's have a levee. Then let's have the. I don't know how close that is, so that's why I'm 19. Well, I can get 30. So I think I could probably get to, well, let's not go too far. What we need to do is see how far that is away. So I want to, I would like another one here. Oh, it must be okay, look, because it's joining up. So that's okay. I very much doubt it will allow here though. Last time corrected. Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. Well done, pig. That's perfectly fine, but I probably want this way. The reason why is that then is obviously we can do this then. That's 24. That's fine. That then can be connected to this. It's only 19. I'll enable that, and I'll enable that. We've got full metal blocks actually, so that's not too bad. And that can be built as well. So I know turning everything on is turning nothing on, but although I suppose I could do it to there, they'd have to go back round. But it's not that bad though, is it? Let's have a connection to here. At least they would be in the, they wouldn't have to walk anywhere. The only disadvantage of here is that they can't get to there, but they'll have to walk into there, but it's not that bad of a, look at that. Yeah. It's not that bad of a deal, is it really? It's just saved them a ton of time. Not much scrap left. But we've still got the... Yeah, so that's fine. The metal, I mean, what they'll do is they'll get the metal and go into... Well, they can't really do anything. They're going to have to do this all by hand, aren't they? Until we get this piece up, which they are putting it up now. I can't see why it wouldn't be beneficial. No, that's got 2, isn't it? That's why I won't connect to that. Ow. Yeah, it's a slight annoying limitation that I must admit, but you know, because they have to do some limitation. It's too far. Can we get this built? Yes, we can get it built. It is getting built, sort of. I've got 1 point something days left. Water is still at 1900. Obviously, when this gets built, put in. This is now in. So now we just need to get this in. This will be not in because I've not allowed that to be put in. Then we can zoom to there and not have to walk all the way around here, which is going to speed things up quite dramatically. And then we can get this powered. I'll start to get it powered. I mean, it's going to take a little while. But we should be... I can't see why we couldn't be done it, powered it by the end of this playthrough. I probably could have gone down there and then I wouldn't have to take these out, but it doesn't matter. It ain't no difference to me. So that's that. I'm going to need another source of metal as well, which just so happens to be here. But I'm going to have to get over there, and I'm going to have to do... Well, I could do the spiral staircase. I wonder how that works. I'm still not sure how this spiral staircase works, to be honest. But, right, that's one day. I'm going to do this. I do not want any circumstances. I'm going to pause this as well. That should be enough water, even for quite a while. This is almost done. Right, so next job at hand while they're... that's the trouble, is they have to go and do this before they can... that's all been done. Why are you printing? Mark that as... I probably have no room for chestnuts. No, that's not true. I do have room for chestnuts. I've got a full chestnut draw. I've got a full chestnut there, which is obviously going to need to be grilled, but I'm only grilling the potatoes at the moment, so that's fine. I'd have to get another one, and I don't particularly want to get another one yet, so... I'm not too sure why I'm cutting them ones when I just want these to be cut. That's good, no, because they can be enabled now. So can this. If I can get this this stuff in, oh, there we go. We're in. That's good. Okay, now they're gonna zip the thing is, the materials will come so much faster because they'll be able to go down here. We've not built this yet, but it's going to come. I don't think I can get that one to... Oh, I might be able to. I was thinking, could I get that one? That one. It's worth a go, because if I have to take it out later on, then I have to take it out later on. Right. Oh, I can, and it will allow me to do that as well. So that will get to this workplace. It'll also pick stuff up like metal and that from that. It would then go back to here, which then would go there, and up here, which is still a considerable amount faster than what we've had in the past. The only thing is, I don't really need to worry about that, is no, we're not producing enough loggies. We got gears. Don't really need the gears yet, but I could produce. What I could do is I could do that and get the gears going. Right, how are we doing? How are we doing? Is it all right? Is it all right? I think it's all right actually. It looks to be okay. Yeah, that's a super duper hooper. I'm not doing it anyway. Oh, we've only got 1 day anyway with bad water. It is a bit of a pain that we've got to actually do something with that. But oh well, that's a bit of a surprise. Now, will that go when I'm obviously not got this on at the moment? When this is on, will this do? Oh, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day, is what they say. And then we'll get this in. There should zip lines of that. There we go, we can see them. Awesome. It's a bit of a swizz, they've got to go around there to there and then do it, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all. I'm not bothered. Not a lot of cutting going on here. I've got 3 unemployed. I don't need that many lumberjacks, but what I need is for them to start cutting this down, so I can actually get me wheat started, because the wheat is going to take an enormous amount of time. Now the problem is the wheat. That's not going to be enough wheat, I don't think. That's a bit annoying. That now doesn't need to be here, so we can get rid of that. Right. Almost. Oh, that's a bit of an issue. That is an issue. Look at that. Now that is bad water. Oh, right. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that, I must admit, but you never know, do you? I could... No, that would be a fluid dump. That's a bad water. Can I bad water that? I probably could do if I got 2 of these on here. Then I would have to have a path. I don't want to open that up yet. Then have that and have that. Then I've got to get it out, so I might as well get it out. Sheesh. Sometimes I just randomly press the buttons and I've got. Is that going to do it though? Yeah, that will get bad water. But the problem is I've not got no gears, so I'm going to have to turn these back on as well. Oh, I didn't need to turn that off. Why did I turn that off? Never mind. This is really priority. It's like an uber priority of priorities. This could go back down. This could go back down to normal. Choppy chop chops. I don't mind this because these will just get done out of the way and then that'll be the it. Right, okay. They're going to absolutely chomp this lot down. Maple. Now, where did I put... I've got almost enough maple. Maple for maple. Maple syrup. I've got 183 of that. Mind you, it'll just get decimated anyway. But what I'll do is I'll wait. That's not going to be enough. I'll do a couple more. Three, but I'll leave that just out of normal. I'm building these, but I don't know why I'm building these. Oh, that's gotten simpler. That's definitely simpler than it was before. Oh, that's better. least now you can just select. You don't have everything to be able to, you know. I think they've got rid of anything else that can't be built. I've got logs there. I've got planks. I think it's just because they're doing this. I don't want them to do this. I'll get that as a backup. There's nothing wrong with having a backup. I must have something on pause. I can't find it. Don't pause that. Then they'll suck this out dry, up to the point where it is, and then I can just. In fact, what it'll do is, as that's sucking it out, it will refill back with water again. Well, that's a bit of a swizz. Which is the one? This one. Right then, that's done. I got planks, but I've just got no. I can't get any of that yet, so there's no point me even trying to. Could have built another one here, but you know, doesn't matter. Almost, like I said, the scrap metal's almost done. Right, the forests are now. That's a bit of a. Yeah. We got that's annoying. I'll have to build the second forester. It's only no. Do I need a forester? No, I need a efficient farm. I don't need a forester. No, I don't. I'm trying to think what I'm building now. Maple and chestnut tree. So no, but I still need I'm still need another one though. That can be put together. Because I can't get it there, so this'll. I'll almost do it. That now we'll get all that ledge. That should get just as much as I need here. And I can get rid of that. Oh, wrong thing there. No, not just that one. Right, there we go. Gives me a little bit more. That's forester, so now I can. Which one is going to be more important? I think the maple up there, and I think the chestnuts is food, so this will be the bigger one. Although saying that though, that'll be maple pastries. Yeah, it's catch 22 out of. Well, maybe it's not. But plant trees. Let's see how much of that you can actually do. I'm not too sure. I think some of this will be able to get there. Is that the same? No, it's not. I thought it was the same level, but it's not the same level. Get everyone that I can going. The only slight problem is obviously in a bad water, this will get contaminated, which will get killed. But there's not a lot I can do. But I'll have the chestnuts away from that. That'll be fine. I mean, I could. I'm not too. I could do the contamination barrier in there if I really want to, but I'm not like desperate in the instance to do that sort of thing. I'm okay with adding this in. It's giving me a decent bit. I don't know how much I need to run it. We've got no stairs because let's put the stairs in, and then I need that to be done to suck out this bad water. Although most of them no, and we should be fine. Although saying that though, I'll add 2 of these back in again. I'll add this 2 and this 2. As we're running out of water. The reason why is because of this. This uses an enormous amount of water to keep going. This is the most important thing to get going. Oh, I have no place for bad water. That's a bit of a problem. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll put a. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I can use the new. It's a bad water. Oh, that's a bad one. We can duplicate. I'll do that. And we can get them built, but we should be fine. Right, hopefully this is okay. I don't seem to be taking any out then. It's got no bad water in there then. Well, that doesn't look like it. Oh, well, maybe me being a bit overcautious. Because he would have done it, wouldn't he? He would, if it was any in there. It just looked like bad water, but I couldn't see bad water. Oh, that looks fine. You led me to believe that that was bad. Never mind. You duped me, game. Not to worry. It lied to me. You lied to me. Da, 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 da. Right, that look. Have we got any more? Just a little bit, and we can reach that from there, so we'll get that. I'll pause these now because, well, I don't need them, do I? And there's no point building something I don't need. It would be nice. I need to build something around this to be able to get them to the roof. There's a roof. And I need to get this built as well. So that's another thing that needs to be built. Jolly good. They're chopping this lot down quite nicely. Now we've got a bit of maple there. That's about it, I think. I could copy some settings. Oh, that's quite good. I didn't realise I thought you'd have to select it and then paste it, but apparently copying the settings, you just select the thing that you want, and Bob's your uncle. Awesome. Right then. Now we can clear all this. No, that needs to be cooked. Wheat's going to be there soon. I haven't got that done. How are we doing with the with there? Just about there. And that can be done. Now, I'm going to assume that this is going to take water. It'd be also nice to go down here and take this, and then this wouldn't... it will evaporate eventually. So that's another concern that I want to take care of. Primarily before I blank this off as well. And then we can do that. It would make sense to get it right at this end here. Should we just put some levees, I think? I think they'll stop this. And like I said, this... I don't know what it's going to do when that... It will probably overflow. But what I'll do is... yeah, I don't... Yeah, I'll do it. I don't know. Now I'm trying to think now. Let's get this going first, and then I'll have to break it and see what it actually gives me, because I'm not too sure what it's going to do. You lied to me. Right, get that in. That takes gears. I could have copied the thing from there, to be honest. But old habits die hard. I'll tell you something. When you want these to be planted, the buggers don't want to do it. But when they do, it's been annoying. Right. I mean, I've got tons of... I've got all these logs here. I don't really have to worry too much. This is almost done. We've got, I think... no, I haven't got any left, actually. That's fine, I'll build them. But you never know how many you want. Oh, no, I've got one here. Just that one there. Right. Come on. You've got a couple of left to go. And then I can start this. I'll leave this, like I said, I'll leave it like this might flood this area, but it's got bad water in here anyway, and I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, we do know where it's come from. It's come from here. So we might have to do something with this and just cut this off. But I assume that it's gonna change. I mean, wait a minute. I mean, before this is... Let's just... let's get my head around this. Actually, landscaping, permeable barrier, contamination barrier. See, this is a contamination barrier. That might be okay. Now I don't think it has to be a full thing like that. It cannot be a less one than that. Now I know it's going to be using a lot of planks, but if this changes, it will stop that from contamination. And most of this I can't do anything anyway, so it's not really that much of a problem. I think it's too far. It's flipping too far. I'll do that. It shouldn't be too far now. It's probably this. This uses a lot of water to keep irrigating, but that's the problem in this scenario that I'm doing. I will be able to pump a lot of water out of this though, so I'll probably put some of them down here because it will make sense because it's only there. Oh, we got this going. Right, let's see what now this will do. I think maybe I can't do it. No, I can't do it because I can't turn around. I could have put a thing over that, but the trouble is, I suppose I could do, and I could still get around and down here. Pause that. Take this out. Put that there. Then pause this. Pause that. It's a bit of a swizz, but I think it will work. Then I need another one. I don't need that though. I don't need that. Then I need that. But I need that to be paused, that to be paused. It's so I can... If I make that, I'll not be able to get over and make that. So I need to do this first. Then this. Then this. Then this. Because I can get under there. That should be paused as well. Right, so that's fine. Do as me stuff, boys. Do as me stuff. They're taking ages anyway, so he's going to take ages to plant these trees. So I'm not too much worried about that. Right, now, here's the next one. Plant trees. We want the chestnuts. The problem is the chestnut needs a gathering flag. So we can do it, but we'll... Not that one. Not that one either. Where's the gathering flag? It's food. Gathering flag. No. House fire. Clear that. That. I need to make sure that they can get to all of there, so I'm gonna have to do this, but oh, what the hell? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna lose a little bit there, but I suppose I could have done the things and then got this, but I don't think it's gonna be too much of a difference. Plant trees, chestnuts. Oh, still on an open fire. And then we'll get that there. If that's a back, that's a back. I don't need this, so I'll plant the chestnuts there, and then we'll get on with that. Right, jolly good. It just shows that if it's higher, it doesn't do that. Now, I'm not too sure, like I said, once this gets started, it's... it's just so I can walk over if I want to do any work. The only problem being is I can't get over to the other side. But that's a small price to pay. I can work that one out later on. Well, I can do it actually. What I have to do is put this up first, then put that one on top, and then just keep going around. So I won't need to take it out. We're doing okay. No, the water's it's not coming in enough. I could do some sluice gates here as well. And stop the... I know I'm losing up all me thingy. The problem being with this is I want to close above. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue because that's right the way down here. I suppose I could close above 2 point there. Close window contamination 1%. That's fine, isn't it? That already gets this. They can't. It's too far, but they can walk. I think they can walk. They can walk on a contamination barrier. Or if they can't, I'll do that. I could just pause this and just get this to go up to there, couldn't I? And I think they can go through and then do that. That way, this is going to be irrigated as well. I might as well use the irrigation. I've got it there. And I might as well use the metal as well, so because I've got to get there, so that one makes sense. It's just about getting this down now. Stop sprouting things. Have we got... I'm not gonna mind you saying that though. They're gonna... what's that? Chestnut. I'm just gonna let them cut them when they cut them. I'm not worried about... See what I mean? We got mainly all maple. I'll not kick anything off until I get this up and running. So obviously I've got 28 days, which is going to be the next cycle. So it's not going to be to the next one we do. I'm going to put that one down there, and I'm going to put this one first. So we'll get that. This is obviously all running. And it's giving me 300. I don't think I need... it doesn't say input HP. So I think it needs 200. So I probably need 2 anyway. Before it'll open. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do some more. That's a bit of an annoyance. I'm all out of go-go juice here. Which wouldn't surprise me. Oh, there we go. Hey, get in there. So this now is irrigation. So what it'll do is it'll stop. Might actually be worth getting down there. Only trouble is how the hell do I get down there? Well, I can get over here. Like so. What I could do is take this out and put sluices in here. So what it'll do is it'll open when it's bad water, close when it's good water. Then that will all go, and this will irrigate this section here. Not that I need it all, but you know, plant crops. Is that a bit too high? I think that's a bit too high. Oh, this doesn't work. I don't think it works. Yeah, these don't work. They'll work for this, but I don't want to work it for that. I wanted to work for that. But it's not flooding anything. Well, much. Not what I quite had in mind. The trouble is I need to take out the only way to get that to work would be to fill this in with levees, and it would have brought up to here. And then it would have done it, I think. Anyway. Oh, I've got... I'm flooded. I'm not flooded there. Oh, that's a bit of a swizz. Oh, because that's come over, hasn't it? Oh, get me out. Get me water. Oh. Hell's fire. It'll go down in a minute. It's fine. What I'll do is I'll put this up. And participation will start to get that down. It's not going to do anything anyway. Right. That was a bit of a swizz. I didn't realise that as well, but not worry. I don't think I can use these then. That's a bit of a problem, but never mind. Oh, yeah, I know what I've done. I put them in the wrong place. I've just realised when I looked at that, I thought, wait a minute, I could use them if I'd put them in the right place. But I didn't. I put them in the wrong place. Which is landscaping. We want a sluice. It should have been here. Because then this is a part the measuring thing will sit on there, I think. Yeah, see? So what that'll do is I measured it doing this one, which is lower. But because this one is not lower, close above this. No, don't close. I want it. What I want is the other way around. I want it to be open. But I'm using them. Close below contamination. That's not going to work though, because it's constantly flowing. Oh, fuck. We'll leave it now. Oh, hell's-fire. I've got a lot of participation to get off here, but we'll get it done. It's going. We can see it's going. The trouble is I can't suck the damn thing out. Give me a hose pipe. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. That should protect that. That will come out if it's going to come out, but it's not going to do a lot. I'm going to force this to go, as I said. I can always take it back out again. Oh, there we go. There we go. And now we're going to get the water. I told you it wouldn't take long, didn't I? Bit of a numpty by me there, but not to worry. How far are we? How far are these? Oh, they're all at 15 anyway, so. In fact, actually, if I empty this and this, do I have any haulers? I do have haulers. Then it's been emptied. They should technically fill this up. They should go in here, come round there, and into these. Well, they would do if they weren't sleeping. Right, we are nearly at our hour. As we can see, we've got this going. The first Ancient Aquifer is now running perfectly fine. It's chucking out water. It demands. Obviously, I mean, I can turn that off then. What the hell does that happen if I turn it off? Does it not do anything? Apparently, it does nothing. Apparently, it does do something. I'm trying to find out if I turn it off, does it actually... It looks like that. Because now I've turned it back on again. Yeah, so it does. Anyway, I wasn't too sure if I turned that off. Now, I don't know whether that turning that off in a bad way does anything. But we'll work that one out in the future. So, apart from my misdemeanor here, which has obviously now been solved, and now I can chuck all the water. So I'm getting all this water up here. And that'll fill up all these, and then I can just fill these back up, you know, fill these back up again. But anyway, like I said, we've got this running, and we'll cross the bridge of the other things when we need to. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.